Hello y'all, welcome back to another video in Haytopia. Today, I'm not going to be building more of this low density area. No. Today, I'm going to, I will kind of be building low density. I'm going to build up on top of these mountains when the snow melts, but I'm also going to build space here for medium density with partial walking and partial non-walking. This will be mixed use so that people will have shopping opportunities. Alright, that'll be all the walking spaces. Then there's 2 lanes on that. Okay, we'll put it right here. This will be an actual road as a way to bypass through, or as a way to pass through the city. And then we'll just put in, on this side I'm going to put in roads. Now I need to connect this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, so 3 in this way, 3 in that way, okay. This is actually going to be, I'm going to then scale it up to a 6-lane road. And then I'll have it make an intersection with here. On this side, I will do roughly the same thing, but this time with one-way alley roads. This does sometimes improve traffic flow. I don't know how well it'll work here, but I'm going to test it. And then I'll just go back to normal roads for this little chunk. Got those grids laid up there. I'll remove the zoning on this side so that it doesn't interfere. And then I'll make some smaller roads on the side for like snaking through. But I'm going to make this medium density area older North American medium density. And the top region will be old European medium density. While that starts its building process, I'm just going to put these in here. These will be cul-de-sacs. I don't know how common some of these ways will be, so I'll just make this the best 3-way interchange I know. And then put a roundabout in there. Always gotta put a roundabout in. I'll put in a pedestrian path to link these 2 ways. Actually, no. I'll put road. So now I gotta connect here to here. I'll put in an alley that goes this way. Alright, now we've got to take this four-way thing and figure out how this works. So I think that all the traffic will go this way. So that's 2 lanes. So I'm gonna up it to 3. And then this way, that comes down into here, will also be 3. And then I can have these 2 roads intersect on one point. Like here. And then that same road can go to there. No left turning to it. And then we can make this a 6-lane road to connect up there. Kind of a 6-lane road to connect up there. About here is where it will take this turn and that turn. There we go. And it can also merge up like that. No, I could just cut that lane out. Yeah, that looks better. I mean, it doesn't look great, but it looks better. And then this road can make a way onto there. And then we've just got to do some minor connections. So we can connect the road from here to there. And that looks good. Time to not forget about education or anything. So I'll just make an education block on this side here. See, I feel like I've been favoriting the North American sides a little more. So this way, I'm both giving easier access to the North American sides, but also making less of that North American side. So I'm pleasing, so it's both like, it's kind of like a double-edged sword for them. Just gonna put this over here. And then I'm assuming I can't... Or I can. Maybe I can? Oh, I can do that. Like, I could put... Let me just space the... Oh, shoot. I can borrow this then. And just put it there. Ah, there's still a gap. Let's see, I could put in... There we go. Park space. And then I can locate a small park maintenance depot here. Make sure all that's fixed. And then the way it comes through the city, I'm going to make all this grass lined. And then I'll need to put in very large and kind of obnoxious looking parking garages. And then the traffic lights here are going to be for pedestrian safety. I don't like how they don't completely fill the grid squares, but it's fine. Alright, so that's there. I need to make... Now I need to make a North American side and a European side. I think I'll have... This is the European side. I'm also now realizing that that little thing needs to go so that I can have a proper turning lane in. Let's see if that actually improves traffic flow at all. remove the crosswalks here so no one tries to accidentally walk across this road. And all this traffic is just coming from people trying to turn here. So what I'll do is widen this and unwiden the other lane. There we go. That should improve traffic flow a lot. I'm also going to make many different what's the word for it? Pedestrian paths, yes. Alright. Ugh. Forgot I was recording. So we're then going to section these into between parts for row housing. I'll give the Europeans a lot more options to... No, I'm not making them live there. I'm not that mean to Europeans. I mean, in City Skylines, I'm kind of mean to them, but not mean enough to make them live on that road. No, that's a little extreme. No, North American houses, right? Okay, good. I was nearly given a destructive power. I still have it. Let's see. I got all this here. Dang. Why is it not loading? There we go. Alright. Got that there. So now I'm going to put all of this as amazing North American mixed-use housing. Usually mixed-use housing doesn't crash and like create as much traffic as let me see if I can find them. Yes, these towers are the ones who create most traffic. Also, no traffic over here. No traffic. Well, I mean, there's cars moving, but no traffic over here. Or in this entire intersection. It's all working according to plan. Let's see. I mean, this probably could be improved slightly in efficiency, but it's fine. I just need to watch this zone build up, and of course there's traffic. This is just an initial push. Electricity bottleneck. Didn't fully expect that to appear, but I can connect that to the power grid. I'm trying to see how long I can maintain electricity. Out of these, just using these two hydros. This one's partially being used for the pumps. But other than that, it's not being used too much. What is happening here? Just the cars trying to get through. Crosswalks! Of course it's crosswalks. Why would it not be a crosswalk? If it wasn't a crosswalk, then what would be creating traffic? Here, the crosswalks will exist. But here, there's no way they're existing. I'm gonna remove all those on these main roads. I was thinking, what if I just turn these into highways? But that would be really loud. Like, really loud. Over here is not doing too bad on traffic. That's mostly because not all the houses are built yet. Right now I'm having slightly low FPS, but that's not because of my GPU. That is because I'm pretty sure it's my CPU. I can open up Task Manager real quick and check. Oh snap. I didn't mean to close it. Yeah, look, 80% GPU. Oh, 45%. Yeah, see? It gets lower. Right now, though, it's mostly... What is happening here? Yeah, City Skylines 2 is consuming most of it. I can close that. What else can I close? Nothing else here I can really close. But as you can see, I'm using a lot of CPU power. GPU's not being consumed that much. It's mostly just my CPU bottleneck right now. As you can see, it keeps bumping up to like 98%. My clock speed is great though. Temperature, pretty good. As you can see, it's at 45 degrees. This doesn't actually track temperature. It goes under my Radeon graphics, but that's just my integrated GPU on my CPU. Well, not all. I think it's the F series of AMD CPUs don't have integrated graphics, but all other CPUs will have some integrated graphics. They're usually not good. Only the CPUs that are like 8600G. Those are like the only good integrated graphics on CPUs for AM5. Hearses, ah yes. Also known as dead people removal facilities. I built a massive one of those in the last episode right here. Ah, it appears that it's still processing them. It appears as capacity is overloading it. 71 out of 45. I think I need a few more burners. Let's just attach 2 burners here. And then not go too overboard with all the hearses. Mostly just have them so they can transplant. Obviously, I'm still gonna put in a crazy amount. There we go. This one has 60, but I'm just trying to get these two to... I'm just trying to take some of the workload off of here. How busy is this road becoming? It looks pretty busy. I also realized that since this is just a normal road, I can make it a little faster. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to make it a highway. Every time, like every other time I speak, My Alexa pings. Oh, but when I said its name, it didn't ping. But it likes to ping a lot. It just telling me, you know, I'm always listening. Real scary stuff. But it's fine. It's not like they're gonna do anything. I just yap about City Skylines. Where's all this traffic going? Ah, over the bridge. It appears as 2 lanes is bottlenecking it. How long do I need 5 lanes of... Where is this dang intersection? Oh, there we go. Oh no. Ah, it appears as this left turn. Creating a lot of traffic. It's fine. I know how to solve that. Roundabouts. Not very efficient. I think I'll just remove the traffic light. How is this intersection over here doing? Still terrible on the initial move-in. Pretty sure, though, once the initial move is done, all the traffic will go right away. It also seems as I need some additional turning lanes. There we go, 3 turning lanes. It's a lot of turning lanes. It should work pretty well, though. I don't know why anybody would try to drive through that stream. Alright, now let's try to put a roundabout in. See how well it works. I'm gonna put in all these education centers now. Schools. I think these people want some education. If not, they get education. Yep. Education for all. Put some high schools in. That is making people very happy. It's also, like, really bogging down my entire city. One of the things I like about City Skylines is you can put in upgrades. I'm not going to upgrade all the buildings right now, though. Actually, won't take that much time if I go by sector. Courtyard playground. Our playgrounds are good for people. I remember when I had a playground. It's like maybe 5th grade when we last had a playground at our school. Ever since then, It was just, you were sent outside. It's a great thing about being a City Skylines YouTuber, is I can go outside pretty much any time. Like, I'm filming this video a week early. I'm gonna probably film another video 2 weeks early. Maybe even 3 weeks early. Possibly 4. And I can just continuously schedule them. And then have lots of outside time. Ah, that interferes with that. How unfortunate. Alright, so what happened was pretty much all these cars got blocked up. Oh wait, that's like... Alright, these roads are starting to become a little more used now. I'm going to upgrade it to 6 whole lanes. Both ways. And then temporarily upgrade it to 4 lanes, and then I'll work on a 3-lane solution in the next episode. Hayden Road, though, is going to need some major improvements. Hayden Road is going to need to turn in from... Actually, hold on. I forgot. I just need to do this. I don't need to make it a highway. I just need to turn it into that. What is the problem? Ah, that bridge. Oop. A little weird there, but it's fine. I'll just make it like this. Come on. Why can't I just stretch across? Hold up. What is happening here? Oh. There we go. Upgrade this highway to just a large road. I can also do that for this side of Hayden Road. But this side of Hayden Road looks better. I think I'll just need to upgrade it to 4 lanes. Because the highway speeds are going to be good for it. And then I'm going to upgrade this intersection over... Where'd it go? There it is. Here. So it can support a second clover... Or so it can support a second cloverleaf. That was a hard word to say. I possibly just turn on... Nope. I'm going to make it a really soft incline. Let me try to even use the terrain tools. Alright, cool. So we're going to use the slope set target right here. And then make a rough outline of how we want it to go. We want it to go like that. Or should we even do wider? I think we should do wider. And then it can come around like that. That works. Very slow. That way you can like kind of like come off the highway. And then it'll just come up. Oh, what? Okay, I thought that was going to be 12. What's it called? A 12% increase. Not most optimal highway entrance ramp. Hold on. What was that called? Oh, I thought that was called something else. I was like, what do they call this? That was about to be a bad name for a highway. Or for a road. Alright, so now we can just kind of remove this lane. I need to just quickly connect. What is happening here? Hold on. There we go. Some of these things are very challenging to get to work properly. What is this name of the road? You mean, I don't know what that stupid name was before. It's supposed to be Hayden Road. Darn it, spelled road wrong again. There we go. One of the Hayden Roads is going to be, or Hayden Road eventually will be spelled correctly. Alright, so I'm pretty much just going to let this run at simulation speed, and I will see you guys in the next episode of Haytopia.